And to get more on this, we have PKD Nambiar, a political analyst, joining us this afternoon. Also, Arshpreet Kardial, the Congress spokesperson, joining us on to that.
I think it is a well-known fact by now that our history has been written in a way that wherein to suit to the purpose of more of like portraying the Indian civilization over the last 1500 or 2000 years, more of like a slavery. The people who have been the attackers into this country have made as the heroes. If maybe Harshdeep may not have any issue, but for me, Aurangzeb and Tipu Sultan is not my heroes. And we know that they have killed millions of Hindus and they have destroyed thousands of temples and the civilization of our country. And I think we all know, anybody whomsoever has got some kind of a common sense, I'm using the word common sense, at least all those who had gone to those schools once or twice, do understand that the history which we have been taught in those schools or been practiced by the left historians supported by the Congress governments have only been creating a distorted history which made us believe that we were always like a colony for not only just in the last 200 or 300 years, but for India is more of like invented by Mughals. And we wanted to celebrate only the Mughals. We wanted to celebrate some of the Congress leaders or some of the families as a history. But where is the real truth? We don't want it to be told. And let me tell the Congress spokesperson on this panel, my dear friend, the history is the one thing which you learn today to correct for today and a better tomorrow. And history is very important. History is the one. Otherwise, you and me would not have been studying
if you can give us one example where history needs to be changed and why.
Can you repeat your questions, please?
I said if you could give us an example where history needs to be changed and why.
I am not saying history needs to be changed. The way history has been portrayed in front of all of us needs to have a course correction. There are two things. One is that how the history has been told to us. Number two, that there is a large amount of history which we have never been told. For an example, just to tell you who was the first Hindu king or who was the first king who defeated the Britishers multiple times in India. Both of you, if I may ask, you will not be. It's my ancestors, the Veer Parashi Raja. But we have never heard about it. We never even known about it. We have never celebrated about it. He is the first one who killed himself in front of the British army that I will never let you kill I will never die. I will die on my own, but not by you people.
Let me take this to Arshpreet Kardial. History has different voices. How do we know which is the perfect version?
Divya, one second.
Exactly.
The point
here is, now may I know help that the people are
PKD Nambiar.
They're always focusing on votes.
One second. PKD Nambiar, the opposition is terming this as a saffronization of history books.
Well, I'm sorry I'm laughing today because I never do it on any panel discussion, but this is very unfortunate that we are talking about the history distortion when we are talking
when you
about
talk of BJP, everybody has to laugh.
Harshdeep, just hold on. I'll just tell you the saffronization of, if at all, if there is a saffronization of history, just for an argument's sake. Let me tell you, this civilization is more than 5,000-year-old, at least what we know. And this 5,000-year-old civilization is all about saffron. And saffron is the color, if at all, if we agree to that saffron is the color which accepted every color into this world, accepted like with both hands open. We had given shelter to people from whether it is a Parsis or to the Islam or to the Christianity, to every religion. If saffronization is what is going to happen, and I am very happy because saffron can absorb anyone and everybody, and that is an inclusive in nature. Now coming back to the real question of the history.
Great, I'm totally out of time, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on NDTV this afternoon.